What if the world's richest man, the man who built Tesla, SpaceX, and Neuralink, suddenly realized that everything he worked for could be destroyed by one invention? Imagine this, a car that doesn't need gas, doesn't need charging stations, and doesn't even need a plug. A vehicle that powers itself forever. Sounds impossible, right? But this is exactly what Maxwell Chikumbutso from Africa claims to have built. A self-powered electric vehicle that could flip the entire EV industry upside down. Now here's the disturbing part. If Maxwell's claims are true, then Elon Musk, the face of electric cars, stands to lose billions. And the question everyone wants answered is this. What does Musk really think about Maxwell's breakthrough? Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know the truth behind Musk's real thoughts, the hidden fears no one talks about, and the future of a battle that could change the world forever. Background on Maxwell and his self-powered. EV Maxwell. Chikumbutso is not a household name in the US or Europe, but in Africa, his story is already the stuff of legend. Born in Zimbabwe, he describes himself as a self-taught engineer, someone who never finished formal training but somehow managed to build working prototypes that shocked scientists and governments alike. His boldest creation? The green power machine, a self-sustaining energy generator. But he didn't stop there. Maxwell claimed to have built the world's first self-powered electric car. Unlike Tesla's, Rivian's, or any EVs on the market, his car doesn't rely on lithium-ion batteries that drain and need recharging. Instead, it supposedly generates its own power continuously, eliminating the need for charging stations altogether. To most people, this sounds like science fiction, or worse, a scam. And that's exactly why his work has been met with both fascination and extreme skepticism. Scientists demand proof. Investors want patents, and governments look at him with suspicion. But despite the doubts, Maxwell has demonstrated his car publicly, showing it driving without being plugged in, with no visible fuel source. Whether his technology is real or not is a debate still raging. But one thing is certain. If it works, it doesn't just disrupt Tesla. It rewrites the rules of the global energy industry. Before we dive into what Musk thinks, we need to understand what's at stake. Elon Musk didn't just build a car company. He built an empire on one simple idea. The world must shift from fossil fuels to electric power. Tesla began in 2003 as a small startup mocked by traditional automakers. But Musk turned it into the world's most valuable car company, valued at over $600 billion at its peak. He invested billions into lithium-ion battery technology, building gigafactories across the world. Tesla's success depends on two pillars: its EV lineup, cars that run on rechargeable batteries; its clean energy division, solar panels, battery storage, and renewable solutions. Musk has spent years solving the range anxiety problem, convincing people that Teslas can travel long distances thanks to supercharging stations spread across countries. But think about it. If Maxwell's car truly powers itself, it would render Tesla's entire charging network obsolete. All the billions spent on gigafactories, charging infrastructure, and battery R&D gone in an instant. For Musk, this isn't just competition. It's an existential threat. Why Maxwell's EV is a threat to Musk? Let's break this down. The global EV market is worth trillions. Every major automaker, from Ford to Volkswagen, is racing to electrify their fleets. But all of them are chained to the same limitation: batteries. Batteries need charging, charging needs power grids, and power grids need energy sources. If Maxwell's self-powered EV bypasses all of this, the value of batteries plummets. Charging networks lose purpose. Even Musk's dream of colonizing Mars with Tesla's tech suddenly looks outdated. Here's the brutal truth. Disruption doesn't care about reputations. Kodak laughed at digital cameras. Blockbuster ignored Netflix. Nokia underestimated Apple. What if Tesla becomes the next giant to fall, brought down not by Volkswagen or Toyota, but by a self-taught African inventor? And Elon Musk knows how disruption works. He built his fortune by being the disruptor. Which is why, if Maxwell's claims are real, Musk can't afford to ignore him. But how would Musk react? Fear? Denial? Or maybe even admiration? To answer that, we need to look at Musk's history. Elon Musk is famous for speaking his mind. He rarely hides his opinions, especially on Twitter, or now, X. So let's look at his track record when it comes to disruptive technology. Take hydrogen fuel cells. Many companies once promoted them as the future of clean cars. Musk didn't hold back. He called them fool cells and dismissed the entire industry with open mockery. Why? Because he believed batteries were superior. Now think about Maxwell's car. If Musk believed it was nonsense, wouldn't he have already ridiculed it publicly? The silence is interesting. Another clue, Musk has always kept an eye on challengers. When Chinese EV makers surged, he expanded Tesla in China immediately. When startups like Rivian appeared, he commented on their struggles and strengths. He never ignores competition, so why hasn't Musk directly addressed Maxwell? There are two possibilities. One, he sees it as too fringe to bother with. Or two, behind the scenes he's paying close attention. Because if Maxwell's invention works, Musk knows it could reshape Tesla's future overnight. And here's something else. Musk has said many times he doesn't mind being wrong, as long as humanity moves forward. If Maxwell's invention is real, Musk might admire it, even if it threatens Tesla. But admiration doesn't mean surrender. Musk has always fought hard to stay on top. Let's step back. What does a self-powered EV mean for the world? It means no more gas stations, no more power grids straining to charge millions of cars, no more wars fought over oil. Developing countries with weak energy infrastructure could leapfrog into the future overnight, but it also means chaos for existing industries. Oil companies lose trillions. Battery manufacturers collapse. Governments dependent on fuel taxes face budget holes. The resistance would be enormous. And what about Musk? He faces a choice. Does he fight to discredit Maxwell? Does he try to buy the technology? Or does he partner, leveraging Tesla's global scale to bring self-powered EVs to market? One thing is certain. If Maxwell is right, Musk knows this isn't just about business. It's about history. And Elon Musk has always wanted to be remembered as the man who pushed humanity forward. So, what does Elon Musk really think about Maxwell's self-powered EV? We can't know his private conversations, but based on his track record, we can guess. Musk likely feels a mix of skepticism, curiosity, and maybe even fear. Skepticism, because extraordinary claims require extraordinary proof. Curiosity, because if Maxwell is right, it could accelerate the future Musk dreams of. And fear, because Tesla's empire could crumble if he doesn't adapt fast enough. But here's the most chilling part. If this technology is real, Musk already knows about it. He has teams scanning the globe for breakthroughs. He's too smart, too connected not to. Which means somewhere behind closed doors,